Hi, today I'm going to be reviewing the latest Wacom Intuos Pro tablet. Now, I've been an animator and a digital artist for over 15 years now, and I bought my first tablet when I first started all those years ago, 15 years ago. Here's my old tablet, and it's only just started to show its age. So it was time for an upgrade. I knew I would have to get another Wacom just purely because of how reliable it's been. Now, it's just arrived, the latest version. Check this out. Even the box looks absolutely amazing. Stunning illustrations on the front. So let's open this beauty and see what's inside. So I've just taken it out of its sleeve, out the cardboard sleeve, and this is the box, and the quality and creativity continues. Check out this illustration, and the actual box feels so nice and silky. I know that's a bit geeky, but I love opening new technology. So I'm going to open the box and see. Let's have a look at what we got inside. This feels really nice. So here's the tablet. Really nice and sturdy. It feels like really high quality already. Let's take it out the sleeve and have a feel of the texture that we're going to actually be able to draw on. So I'm going to take the sleeve off, put it there. So, this feels really nice. If I run my hand over it, it's got this lovely sort of satin paper-like quality to the surface. Now, I've actually bought the large size here, and I've done that for a reason, and I'll talk about more of that in a minute. But let's just check out my old medium, which surprisingly is almost the same size as the new updated large. Now I'm going to put them both in front of each other. Check this out. There's not that much size difference, and this is purely because on the old models you had a lot of space around the outside. The drawing space was actually in the middle. Now, with the technology being a lot better nowadays, they've actually minimized the actual framing around the edge to shrink the size of it. So I've actually gone for a larger one this time. We'll talk about more on that in a minute. It's very different in what you feel and what you want to just, whether you want to use your wrist or your arm or what, but you can actually set this up. The reason I did this is you can actually set the area to be smaller, so you've got the best of both worlds. So let's just put this to the side and see what else we got. So inside we've got this, we've got the latest model of the pen. Let's take off the cellophane. That feels so nice. It's got this rubbery feel to it. So if I see if I can hold that up to the camera. I hope you guys can see this. It feels really nice. So I always map my this pen to the right mouse button and the middle mouse button when I'm working in any 3D apps or sculpting or anything like that. I'm going to put that back here. And then you've got this lovely holder. The old one was just more of a little cup. It's got so much weight to it. Lovely feel. Now another little tip is they have the actual nibs in the actual box inside here. Again, it feels so heavy. I think it says on the thing you have to twist it and open this way. So I'm going to just do that and see if I can open it. There we go. So inside are all the spare nibs. You get a whole selection of different nibs, and you can see this is actually like solid metal. Really good quality, really good build. So I'm going to put that back together. I think it just pops in. Oh yeah, and you just turn it like this, and then you've got your warranty and everything, and it comes with the cable. Obviously, this actually does run in Bluetooth as well, so you don't even need a cable because in my studio I set up with cables. It's just as easy for me to use that. I don't actually have a Bluetooth dongle, but it's so easy to run with Bluetooth if you want. So that's everything in the box. Really impressed on the first feel. Really nice quality. All the buttons. Lovely surface texture. And I was worried about getting the large. It would take up too much of my desk, but literally it's like an inch and a half bigger all the way around. Not much at all. And there you go. Let me see if I can focus in on that. And on the back, you've got this lovely embossed, sort of engraved metal Wacom logo, the rubber stamps, the rubber strips at the top to stop it sliding off the desk. And the actual, look how thin that is. That's just insane. It just feels so nice. I mean, I used to freelance at lots of different studios, so you could easily take this with you in a backpack, even though it's large, I think. If not, you know, the medium is just as good as well. I've gone for large just purely because of my preference and the massive range of softwares I use. Okay, so that's what's in the box. I'm going to plug it up now and just give you my quick feedback next. Thanks very much. Okay, so I've now had the chance to have a go at this amazing tablet in different applications, drawing, my 3D apps, illustration, things like that. And yeah, it's been amazing. Obviously, it's a hell of an upgrade because, you know, my old tablet was 15 years old technology anyway, but I mean, it's got sort of 8,500 levels of pressure sensitivity, which the old tablet did as well, but this one feels so much more responsive. Now, when I'm drawing and I'm making strokes, it really feels like a pencil. I can just have the faintest touch and it still picks up the stroke. And then I can apply more pressure and you get the nice thicker strokes. It really feels like you're using the brush, the calligraphy or the pencil. And because it's a bigger tablet, I'm making bigger strokes. On my old one, I sort of was only doing this. So, you know, as an artist, you should really sort of go from the shoulder and the elbow a little bit more. So that's vastly improved. That feels amazing. What I was worried about is that with the bigger area, it would affect my other applications. So if I'm not doing drawing, like if I'm in, you know, illustration apps or 3D apps where I'm just using the marking menus, but no, it's been brilliant. It's not that massive. So I'm sort of going up using my marking menu and I'm only making sort of little strokes and it actually feels better. I'm not so micro, but again, this is all completely customizable. Now I'm using it across 3 screens. So my whole pen is set up to go from corner to corner across all 3 screens, which does actually compact it in, but you can set it up however you want. So you can set this up on one monitor, but then as I mentioned before, you can actually, there's a feature where you can actually set the size of the affected area. So if you think, oh, you're moving too much, you can actually custom just program in what area you want for the designated area. So you know, there's so many features that's been brilliant. And like I say, the feel is just amazing. It feels light and it glides across. This surface is definitely an improvement. The old one was sort of just a shiny surface, as this has got this texture that feels like you're drawing on sort of a smooth paper, really. What else can I say? There was another really cool feature. I don't know if you can see it here. There's a button just up here somewhere, and that is called touchscreen. I didn't even know this existed, but it actually turns the tablet into touchscreen. I accidentally did it. I was moving it with my fingers, just like, you know, like a tablet. So you can use 2 fingers to scroll, pinch and everything like that, and move around, which is just, it's a crazy sort of feature. I've turned it off to work in my apps, but you can turn it on and just use it as a navigation. Also, you can see the buttons, all here, all programmable. So you've got this amazing wheel. So if you press the top button, you go straight into the menu, the sort of portal. The wheel here is great. I use that for just scroll, or you can use it to rotate your canvas. And then these 4 at the bottom, they're automatically mapped, so you can change them whatever you want, like the Alt key, Control key, which is great for 3D modeling and stuff because you don't have to lean over to your keyboard. You can just assign what keys you want to where, and I think you can even have different sets for different programs. So all in all, I really recommend it. Whether you go for the medium or the large, that's just a matter of preference. They're both the same tablet, just more real estate. For me, it's been an absolute fantastic upgrade as an animator and an artist, 3D artist, digital paint, sculpt, the whole broad spectrum. I'm quite a generalist, so it's vastly helped me so far, and I look forward to using it on all my projects. I hope that review helped. Give us some feedback, and yeah, hope that helped, and good luck with all your animation and art.